Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another one of our videos with me, Dave. I'm bringing you out today to a familiar permission of mine, very local. It's 3 or 4 acres this side of the patch, and yeah, as you can see, it's all freshly ploughed and rolled. So this couple of hours we're going to get at it with the Equinox 800 and we're going to see what we can find. So don't go anywhere, we're back after this and you're watching The Detectors. Well, you'll have to excuse the wind. As you can see, we're getting a really shallow target there, coming up at 21 to 23. Sounds very corny. It's about there. Let's have a look. Gonna get a nice live dig with this. Thought it was a coin ball then straight away. Unfortunately not. Very shallow. Surely that's got it. Right in the side here. Is that it? There. Yep. Straight in. With a bit of lead. Well, as you can see, I've picked this line. I can't show you any further up than that, unfortunately, but just here we're getting a 20, 1920. Sounds okay. We're gonna have a look. To be honest with you, I thought this was gonna be a coin, but it was just this. It looks like a corroded piece of metal. No idea what that would have been, but it's just scrap, unfortunately. Well, from just down here, we're getting a 17. Rock solid. Sounds very, very coiny. And it's about there. I get a live one on this one. Doesn't seem too deep. See, it's around there. Is that it? It is. Good sign. Another piece of lead. Normally I find you finding plenty of lead, you're definitely onto a winner. Something will come up eventually. Well, literally we've just had that target right there and instantly right next to it. Getting a 23, 25. Really, really loud this. Dead coiny. It's about there. Let's have a look. Well, and we were right to think that was a good target. Look at that. Right in there. Little coin ball. It's going to be a penny. We got an imprint right there, as you can see. It's going to be a George. Pretty good condition for this field, if I'm honest, because normally this field does produce quite a lot of toasties, and you can see a clear date on that. It's 1936. You'll see that on the screen now. Well, we just had quite a few bits of lead on this little run here. I did think this was going to be just another scrap piece of lead, but we got it out and let's take a look. At first I was thinking it could have been one of those dress weights. Looking at that side, I thought there was 2 holes on the back of it. It's made of lead. Now I'm actually thinking it could be some sort of trade weight. Pretty cool find, but yeah, there we go. Oh, we've got a scratchy 14. Not the best of signals. From experience on this field, I would say could be a bag seal. I'll have a look anyway. Definitely something there. It's gonna make me out to be a liar now, isn't it? Ah, here we go. Let's see if I'm right. Getting closer. Whatever it is out. What is that? Nope. Scrap lead again. Well, getting a screamer of a target from down here. 17. I can see it. It's there. It's probably a shotgun cartridge. But what a signal. Listen to that. That's what we like. 22, 25. Sounds really, really promising. It's about there. Live dig on this one, just in case. Let's have a little look. A little bit deeper. Nice and fluffy, this. So easy to dig. It's looking like lead, I think. The field of lead. Look at that. Another good target here. 19. A little bit jumpy. Sounds good though. That's about there. Let's have a look. Well, from all the way down there, it was this. A small debuckle. But something caught my eye just to the side there, and I don't know if you can spot it. That is a pretty cool surface find, don't you agree? Look at that. It's a spindle whirl. Not the best of designs, just a pretty basic one, but I tell you what, I absolutely love finding these. Absolute beauty of a target again here. Solid numbers. Pretty much 22, 23. And that really does sound good. It's about there. Ah. There we go. Was a coin. That took me a while to find that. This also is still in readable condition. It's 1938. And on the front there, you can just about see that. It's George again. Lovely. Very shallow target here. 22, 23. It's about there. Let's have a look. Oh my, yes, he's done it. He has done it. Look at that. Oh, look, there's the imprint. Right there. And it's a bit of silver. It's a George. Absolutely immaculate condition. It's looking like a 3p. And there is the date, clear as day. I actually thought that was going to be a little piece of lead again on the top, but you just never, ever know. And this field has produced so much silver. That is an absolutely stunning example of a 3p. You'll see that on the screen now. A bit of an iffy target here. It's all over. You can see it's very, very deep. Ground's very unstable here, if I'm honest. A lot of scrap pieces all over the place. Not even getting that on a pinpointer, but there's something there. And we'll have a look. Well, after great difficulty, and if this is what I think it is, this has to be a record for me, and possibly the smallest button I have ever found. There's my finger for comparison. That is tiny, if it's a button, which I'm thinking it is. But yeah, that's why we were having a bit of difficulty finding it. just having a quick look around. There's loads and loads and loads of clay pipe on the surface today. There is quite a bit of trash on this field, I have to admit, but when you get in between it, there are some pretty cool items to be had. Just look at all the stuff on this field. As I said, bits of clay pipe, and I mean, literally, you could just pick it all day, absolutely everywhere. But yeah, we've got about 30 minutes left. We'll see what else we can find. See you in a minute. Right, we've got a signal here, coming up at 19. Nice and stable. That's about there. Let's have a look at this one. There it is, just popped out. It's one of those cool muskets. Well, we just had another signal just from down below here, and it was pretty much on the surface. It's a 50p. You can't beat a bit of spendable. Absolute belter of a target here. It's coming up at 20s, 22. Really loud. That's about there. Let's have a look. Well, that was a nice big target, sitting in a clod. It's got to be a penny. It's just whether there's going to be any decent detail on it. And I think there is. Got a date anyway, it's 1937, is it? Might struggle to see that, but I'll put that on the screen for you now. Another target here. It's coming in at 18, 19. That's about there. Don't sound too deep. Right there. It's lead. And oh, I found something similar to this before, I think. Yeah. A hole at the top, hole at the bottom. It's going to be some sort of weight. Pretty old that as well. Pretty cool design. I do love finding stuff like this, but yeah. Well then guys, unfortunately that does bring us to the end of today's video. It's been an absolute blast getting out as always, and I tell you what, although that field was full of trash, I'll tell you what, we still did manage to pick out quite a good few targets there, so made up to be out once again. Unfortunately, it's been so busy in work, and I did manage to get out a couple of times there, but the reality is we just didn't find anything. So this weekend we're out once again. We're going to be local on a new permission with Thomas the Viking King detectorist, so stay tuned for that video. And as always, thanks so much for watching our content, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks, bye.